Alright, we in here with Boom, man.
Yo.
You know what I mean, and last when the niggas was around, a lot of the stuff that was going down back then. So we gonna get right into it, man.
My A1 since day one. What's up, Show?
I mean, he definitely been in the background in a lot of the vids. I mean, so some people might recognize him. But yeah, we gonna get into it, man. So you know we've been doing the interviews and talking about the headshots versus top class touch money battle.
Oh, yeah.
And your name came up quite a few times. I mean, it's one of the people who was involved in a few of those battles.
As it should.
So let's take them back a little bit.
It was the studio we was going to called The Hideaway. My man raided, I think his uncle, Samad Dawson, is a producer who made a lot of. He used to be the producer for like state property, like Chris and Neef and Hoskino, all these motherfuckers. Back then, his name was Samad Dawson, Liquid Labs. So he was a producer down at The Hideaway, which was Cigar Entertainment. And they had the John Nikki Banks, I think that was her name. She was like in a lot of traction on the radio and all that. But it was a studio called The Hideaway. So we would go there with Rated. And there was this kid there named NH. He lived there. You know what I'm saying? He will always be there. And somebody always tell us, yo, boy crazy, young boy is crazy, yo. Like young boy, he nice. So I'm looking like, who the fuck is this dude right here? Like it was just something about him that just had me like, what's up? And I didn't even hear him rap yet. He just looked it like he could rap. You know what I'm saying? Just was something about him. And then he rapped, and I was just like, yo, he is exactly what I thought he was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So instantly, me and him clicked. Mind you, he's Rated, man. You know what I'm saying? He's Rated. This is my man, Rated, man. You know what I'm saying? But as us coming down there, spending the night in the studio, being there for days and all this other shit, you know what I mean? We started clicking. You know what I'm saying? And like me, out of everybody, I never really got on the majority of the tracks that they was doing there, and I felt as though this is like me still just starting to like really rap, but this is the moves, they little moves, but these is the things that's going on as I'm still just only been rapping for a couple years now. You know what I'm saying? Which my man Kada basically took me in his basement and started. He was rapping, recording on cassette tapes, and he fucking told me to start rapping. And I started rapping, and all this shit that I'm saying now started to happen. So, bam, got a big little time jump, you know what I'm saying? Because right before I met Nah, this was around the time when I first started rapping, and then a lot of shit transpired prior to meeting him. And I'll get into that after the rest of the formation of Touch Money. I just wanted to throw that out there, so remember that, y'all. So, and Nate started hanging, like, coming down to West Philly with us and shit. You know what I mean? Staying down there for days and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? Staying at my man's old crib, staying at B's crib. Next thing you know, I don't know what happened with The Hideaway and Cigar Entertainment, but that shit just like was a dungeon. I don't know. I think the Bull Cigar got booked. Matter of fact, I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, I'm not trying to put time on somebody. So anyway, he started hanging with us. I introduced him to Nah. He spit for Nah, same thing. Bam. We loved him. He was hot, and he had to be a thorough bull. We start clicking. Now it's me, B's, and H. And Nah is, you know, orchestrating, setting the strings, putting certain little shit together. And me and H more so is doing most of the battle. Like B's, he's there, he working, but me and H kind of just like stepped up and started battling more. You know what I'm saying? Battle anybody, you know what I mean, that come down. So we was working on our projects. Mine was Operation Warzone. His was The Hood Raised Me. We started going down to Top Class Studios. Someplace Nah one day was like, yo, because we was going to different studios, bouncing around. This went out. And we just was like bouncing around and shit, and we ended up at 49th of Baltimore, Top Class Studios. we was working on these projects, and Bees was working on In the Discussion. And so I get word one day that Reed Dollars won battle.
All right, so yeah, that's what we want get to. All right, so did this happen before the Meek battle?
This was
the first time you battled, because you said you battled Meek twice. So did you battle Meek first, or did you battle Reed first?
I battled Meek first.
All right, so let's get to that. Yeah. So yeah, we was talking off camera before we start rolling, because you know, like, you was telling me a bunch of stuff that I ain't know. Mm-hmm. And one of the things you told me was you had battled Meek down Club Flow one time, and the prize was to get on the BET battle.
Yep.
So y'all was like the finalists in the battle, like, so whoever one out of y'all two would get to go to the BET. So talk about that situation.
Alright, it was at Club Flow, hosted by Larry. The manager that I told y'all about, no, I'm lying, I wasn't even with him at the time. I was with my man S, you know what I'm saying, from 1K8, shout out to him. We went down Club Flow. They had an announcement. They said, we doing the tournament, whoever wins gets to go on 106 and Park the next day, Christmas edition. So, sign up. You know what I mean? So everybody signed up. You know what I'm saying? And this was crazy because there was some names in the building. Like, it was names in the building. It was Hollow Man was in the building. He seen it. Rest in peace, Spitich. He was in the building because, you know, he's the fuck with PC. So it was a bunch of niggas. Not Hollow wasn't in the battle, but they was there to see it. Creed, Misappropriate, Miss Jade, Ness, Slaughter Rico. So, damn, they thought the battle go on. You know what I mean? I beat everybody I faced, and then finally it was some guy named Meek Mill. I had about 6 people before I got to leave. 6 people. And this ain't even the kicker. So look, I battled Meek, bam. I didn't even know who he was. He didn't know who I was. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. We got up there, we battled. He cursed. You know what I'm saying? He cursed. And you weren't supposed to curse because you was doing it for 106 and Park. So that was part of the rules, like put up, like, and you can't curse. So he was trying to make it hard. So he cursed, bad. They were trying to disqualify. I was like, no, let him go. Look, because he was sounding kind of alright. I'm not gonna lie, I was listening. I don't think they was listening because the type of bars I was giving like them punches, them back-to-back punches. So they was hitting more in the battle, and he was like a freeway. Because if you listen to the Cassie and Freeway battle, Freeway was fucking it up, but it just wasn't the good battle bars. So I said, no, let him go. He went. The judges still picked me to win. You know what I'm saying? I ended up going to New York the very next day. I had to battle 6 more people in New York the very next day. And I didn't even know this when I got down, and it was like, yeah, these are the 106 and Park tryouts. You gotta go to another tournament to get on to battle somebody else in 2 days. And filming was that next day. So I literally battled that night, went to New York. Then that morning, battled 6 more people, then had to go on camera and battle whoever it is, the champion at that time. When I got to the champion, I tried my best, but I was out of fucking gas. I was out of gas. That was too many motherfuckers. That was 13 motherfuckers in 2 days. And one of them happened to be Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? And so then, I guess he felt some type of way about it because he felt like, oh no, I cursed. If I would never curse, I would never lost. I would never put a bad taste in their mouth. This is what I'm guessing that he feeling like. So, mind you, I told you I was grinding on 54th and Market. I get a call from Nah, like, yo, man, who Meek around here? He want to battle you, yo. I'm like, yo, who? I'm not battling for again. Why do you want to battle me? Because this, that, and the third body. But no, I'm not coming around. So he around there. He like, I ain't leaving too. I battle. So my man Bees, he like, fuck it, I'll battle. So somehow Meek start battling him. So Nah called me like, yo, bro, Bees is battling Meek, and I'm hearing him rap in the background. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I hurry up, jump on the bike, come right around there, boom. Get at the store. I'm watching. So, you know, then my man Paperboy was in there too. And he was kind of getting the best of Bees. So then the boy Paperboy was like stepped in, was like, no, I got him. So Paperboy night. So Paperboy start going, doing this shit, fucking Meek up, but Meek kind of like, I don't know, was getting the best of him a little bit too. And in the middle, while he battling Paperboy, I'm standing there watching. Literally in the middle of the verse, he reaches pad, mind you, picture me, Meek, in the boy battling, and I'm in back. He like, I want to battle you. That's who I want to battle. And I was like, all right, whatever, man. Come on then, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He came there prepared to battle. I wasn't prepared to battle. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I had shit. And then I went at him, and we went like 6-7 rounds. And it's all his niggas and it's all my niggas. And we both was fucking it up. So it's just like, and that's what it was. And we, the motherfuckers just went their separate ways. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't had no problem with him, and he ain't had no problem with me. It is what it is. I mean.
So yeah, they when they talk about the beef and all that, they say that's one of the battles or one of the situations that kind of started it. So before we get to the Reed Dollars battle, another thing you had told me off camera that I didn't know was that you had battled Joey Jihad before. Now a lot of people had said like had he been, I guess, battled a whole lot of people, because a lot of people said had, but this back before people had footage of all these battles, so they just stories. So now like a lot of people, yeah. So I'm just learning that had he battled all of these different people, including you. So now go ahead and give me the rundown how your situation went.
Great thing about it is, the second time we battled, we had footage. That's the great thing about it. But all right, let me get into it. So at the time, like I said, I had this manager. His name was S from 1KH. So, you know what I mean, I told him I was trying to do a battle route, so he kept his ear out for battles. And like I told you, I was going to all the tournaments, anything I can go through the battle. If my old head on the block want to fucking bet with this other old head, I was battling his young boy. I was in battle mode. So he took me to this club called the 5 Spot down Old City on 2nd and Market. You know what I mean? He said they had a battle there every Sunday. And you know, Sunday nights down Old City be popping. Saturdays be popping too, but on the low, Sundays be really popping. Like, that's crazy, all these people that's down there. So, you know what I mean? It was a regular club. They just had battles, and it was hosted by DJ P. Cutter. You know what I'm saying? My soon-to-be manager. And I came down there on the second week that they had it. And I beat the champion boy, or whoever won the first week, some old head named Spook. Shout out to Spook, cool as shit. I beat him, bam. And I went and battled every Sunday straight for 26 weeks straight. You feel what I'm saying? And niggas was coming down there. PD Crack, fucking journalists. If niggas know anything about history, and niggas know who the fuck journalists is. Journalists was down at that joint. You feel what I'm saying? Fucking The Roots was down at that joint. Fucking Music Soul Child. Fucking Pete, yo, listen, motherfuckers was down that joint. I can't even. And I'm talking people that was people at the time. And I won that joint for 26 weeks straight. One week, I don't even remember which week, they brought some short motherfucker with braids called Joey Jihad. Feel what I'm saying? So I ain't know nothing about him. I didn't know nothing. You know what I mean? The joint went on, me and him ended up being a finalist. And I won, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, boy, alright. I was thinking about myself, like, really, like, damn, boy, alright, but I don't know. I was attacking him, like, giving them writtens, but I was giving them, like, freestyles, too, about how he looked. So, to the crowd, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? And I had my battle Shelly, I don't know, one night. He came there spitting this crazy shit to me, fucking me up, but I got him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I battled the boy Joey Jihad, and then that's thing I know, like I want to say, when I like started fucking with Nah, and it started known that I be at the music hut, I get a call from Nah once again, like, yo, the boy Joey Jihad on the phone, he want to battle you. So I'm like, why do these niggas want to battle again after they lose? It's cool if I lose. we rapping. You got it. That's cool. That don't take nothing away from my rapping ability, and I probably can get you next time. But fuck it, you got it. I mean, that was cool. Good shit. You was hot. He wanted to battle me. So mind you, I didn't really know none at the time because I only battled him for 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? For like 2 rounds, 2 minutes. You know what I mean? So I ain't really know the Hattie. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know like what he do, like, you know what I'm saying? So when they was telling me he wanted to battle me, I paid attention to him on a couple of DVDs. I was like, man, boy nasty, boy nasty. I wanted to tell him, yeah, set it up, and then we set it up, and then we went like 10 rounds. Hattie tell you, we went like 10 rounds. Hattie was flaming. As another situation, we battled. We had a crazy ass crowd there, and to the point that motherfuckers was leaving. It was just a couple of his niggas and a couple of my niggas. It was just like, hey, it is. I beat you. No, I beat you. No, and it was the same with Meek too. We kept battling until motherfuckers just was leaving. Like, all right, like they're not stopping. The shit getting boring. We out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And both of them Jones was on camera. That's the crazy thing about it. But it was on fucking bullshit ass. These bullshit ass tapes in the camera. You know what I'm saying? These bullshit ass tapes at the camera. I'm trying to find this guy named Spaz out. What's his name? Black. Yeah. If you got the footage, bro, we put it up. Shit. What the fuck? Like, shit. Or how about you give it to me so I know who will want to buy this footage, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can get at me, Spaz Black. He got the footage of that shit. You know what I mean? Also, I went my battle with Major League, because I battled Major League, and I went that battle because I was fucking him up. So I went that joint too. You know what I'm saying? I went to battle from the boy Tone Gotti. Motherfuckers don't even know what Tone Gotti is. He's super duper crazy. He's from North, but I don't know the fuck he at now.
Alright, let's get to the Reed Dollars battle now, because that was a battle that and a couple other people was talking about as well. So they was basically saying that somebody had said or had requested